Breezers, how are you guys? We have two new Foodie Beauty community post updates to read. The first one is from 8 hours ago. It has 120 likes and 138 comments, and it reads, "I'll erase everything else and leave this here. Good night, for real, and this is why you have no case." So it's a comment she's sharing from Noah and Mom, and it reads, "You're a known abuser, so anyone has the right to talk about you. You have no rights anymore, and even if Chantel never said anything about you, you ruined your own reputation for being an abuser." And that comment has 13 likes. Okay, let's read some of these comments left on her community post. Kiara's at first, and it reads, "Seriously? A question for paying VIBs. Chantel is a friend I would always avoid because she is always negative and complaining about everything. She could care less what you have to say and will berate you if you don't agree with her point of view. Why on earth would you pay to be publicly abused online by her like this? That's a serious question. I guess some people aren't as socially aware that the people you hang out with are a reflection on who you are. So is the conclusion that VIBs are as angry with life and shallow and spiteful as Chantel?" I'm liking that comment. Let's see what the reply is. Too Tired to Care said, the fact that they look up to her for her support. The fact that they look up to her and support her tells us everything we need to know about what kind of people they are. Okay, someone said, but you said if it wasn't for the cheating, you'd be fine. The abuse isn't a big deal. Literally your words. Al Gore said, also his abuse is your word against his. We have seen how you stalked him, manipulated him, lied about him, ruined his privacy, etc. He wasn't an abuser until he moved in with Dee Dee. Isn't that convenient? Ooh. Buck said, your rage has nothing to do with abuse. It's all because she has him and you don't. Your obsession is alarming. Too Tired to Care said, how are you not embarrassed? You dated this guy for a few days over a year ago. He's living with another woman and you can't let it go. Dang. Chantel's Emergency Beezer said, you'll never get over Nader till the day you die. Love that for you. Christian said, I try to stay neutral on how I feel about you since you are genuinely funny sometimes. But seriously, this is insane. The constant swinging between calling him an abuser and you wanting him back, despite saying you don't, you do and it shows. See, your man wants me, said hours ago for Exhibit Z, is why you're screwing yourself over and making everyone dislike you. Again, I try to stay neutral, so don't shoot the messenger. But surely you have to know you're driving everyone away, even your most loyal viewers, by being like this. Rio said, I'm liking that comment. Rio said, I know one thing. If I were abused by a person, I would not continue to make them relevant in any way by constantly talking about them publicly. This is truly making Nader more money, and you have to know that. Process your trauma in the real world and not on YouTube. You are becoming the bully to many, and that is odd since you always accuse others of the same. You can't steal what is yours. Remember that one thing and you will be okay. Your anger is only hurting you at the end of the day. I'm liking that comment too. I'm surprised some of these comments are still up. Magulator said, your only complaint is that he's a cheater and he's a liar. You don't care if he's abusive. The only time you bring it up is when your rival makes you angry. All three of you deserve each other. That part right there. Sally Trish and her 3 dogs said, WTF, dude, you really are not okay. You desperately need help. I wish the ones around you actually cared and would see the manic state you're in. This will never end, just like every other cycle you've got yourself stuck in. This is the hell you have created. At this point, I don't think there is any out. You will simply live it until you perish. It's sad to see these people's potential ruined right in front of us. I guess all we can do is watch it happen as a lesson on what not to be. Let's see. Kool-Aid Gal said, it's been over a year since you've dated. You're obsessed and it's both creepy and hilarious to watch. Ariel said, at this rate, I swear you okay, well, I'm not reading that. Too Tired to Care said, you are more upset that he chose her over you than you are about the supposed abuse. You're just mad that you lost, but the fact that you think he's a prize is just whack. Mixed Wild Chick said, I thought Chantel was focusing on her glow up. She stays obsessed with Nader and Dee Dee. I'm liking that comment, and so true, she stays obsessed. Let's scroll up a bit so you guys can read some of these comments at your own convenience. Sun Life said, I've been watching you for 4 years, give or take some. You are destroying your main source of income with all this hate-spewed, obsessive behavior. The day you decided to become a streaming channel is the day you started to kill your channel. My advice to you is to go back to recorded content until you're in a better headspace. You are far too impulsive to control your words and emotions live. We all know you feel like you have to retract them if they're going to talk about you, but the truth is you don't. You really don't have to go down this rabbit hole of rage, hate, jealousy, rinse, and repeat. Let's see. Loving Life said, you should worry about your enlarged heart, diabetes, fatty liver, sleep apnea, asthma, morbidly obese, blood clots, high blood pressure, and C. diff, and not worry about what Dee Dee and Nader is doing. Worry about your health. SM said, Chantel is also an abuser. Chantel is one of the most abusive people on this platform. Mitcat said, stay seated. Your rants are not clean of abusive vocabulary, Missy. X said, bro, at some point even you have to see how unhealthy this is. One of the saddest YouTube channels there is. I started watching you years ago, and it's been sad to watch the mental decline. We would all love to see you get help. I would love to see her get help too. I'm going to like that comment. I think that's something we would all like to see. Like, nobody wants to see someone destroy their life and waste their life away like this, right? Nobody. What do you guys realize how many people Chantel could inspire if she changed her life around? And it's so sad to me that's just a wasted opportunity. Like, she has this platform and she has a lot of subscribers. She could show herself changing her life, getting her mental health in order, doing her exercises, walking. She could inspire so many people, and they would see, it's not too late. I could change my life around too. But instead we do this. Instead we do community post rages. Instead we now react to Nader and Dee Dee. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. If I were her, I would jump on the opportunity to get help and change my life. But I know Chantel is stubborn and she's going to do things her own way. And sometimes people like that have to learn the hard way. I was one of those people. I was so stubborn and I thought I knew better than everybody else. I was so wrong. Okay, let's see. Mariana said this woman has not progressed past the mindset of a 16-year-old. Agreed. Let's see. All right. I'm going to scroll up so you guys can pause and read some of these. KB said, all of these antics are gross. You are still in contact with him after knowing he threatened your life and has physically abused Dee Dee and all the other despicable things he was shown to do in the SBL leaks. The fact that after all these leaks, you're still going to see him is pathetic. You are not in the same position as most abused women. You have the means to escape, but you keep going back and giving him more money and continue to pay for his phone bills. You are the biggest enabler of this monstrosity. Insane Wall Street Bet said, it's scary how obsessed you are over them. Please get help. You bully and harass more than anyone else on this platform. I'm liking that comment. Trainwreck Lover said, remember how you used to say, I'm abusive to him too. We are both abusive to each other. Remember that? I Am Kitten said, love this for you, truly. Adriana said, I understand that you want some form of revenge. I understand that you hate them, but please get a grip of yourself. This is not helping you in any way. This is only making it worse. You are giving them what they want. All right, let's go to the next community post. Okay, we're back. So the next community post is from 41 minutes ago. It is edited, 35 likes. It says it has 19 comments, and it reads, I'm sorry if I say this wrong, Merhaba. Going live at 12 noon Eastern Time, 1 hour. I will be going for a nice walk and getting a healthy lunch. Join me. Okay, the end part, join me, is kind of creepy. It has 35 likes, 19 comments. So let's go to newest first. Tootie said, I stopped watching you for my peace of mind. Your negative energy always rubbed off on me, and I didn't like it. I could just simply leave something nasty and be done. No, I want your delusional Hugbox supporters to see this too. You are not an empath. You are not a victim. You get exactly what you paid for. Yeah, it might have been good D at the time, disease, nasty nads, but your butt didn't complain. Heck, you kept running back. No, you really didn't run. You're a lazy, nasty narc that got what you deserve. Sadly, you will... Okay. I'm not reading that last part. No more Nash, she said. Oh, you are just so slick, doing everything you can to appease Nader. We've traveled back a year. And then they said that. At Home with Melissa said, sounds good. I'm scrolling up a bit. BBW420 said, walk away depression. SM said, one, you told Sarah Jane her now deceased mother was sick because it was Sarah's karma that her mom was ill. It's so awful she said that. 2, made fun of Dee Dee's elderly mother who has cancer. You said it was Dee Dee's fault she was sick, and earlier this year or late last, you doxed her mom's location at a nursing facility. 3, you told FFG you didn't care about her recently deceased dog. Is there anything that Foodie Beauty doesn't go after people for? Like, some of these things, like, you do not do, like, you don't say these things to people. 4, you striked undeserving channels because of your sad, desperate ego inflated by narcissism. 5, you verbally abused your viewers off and on since starting live streaming, but it has since escalated lately. Escalated the way abusers do. Drop a few breadcrumbs down before it becomes a reality. Now we expect you to rage and abuse people when you're just slightly upset. It goes on forever, just in case anyone forgot. No, I don't think any of us forgot about it, but when you put it into words like that, it hits you more deeply. Like, she has said some awful, awful things to people. Some awful things. And I'm so sorry, Sarah Jane, I'm so sorry for your loss. I am so sorry. And FFG, I'm so sorry for your loss too. I can't imagine what you guys are going through, but please know the Breezy Bunch has been praying for you, sending you well wishes, positive vibes. All right, let's go to the next comment. Insane Wall Street Bet said, using Arabic as some kind of virtue signal is cringe. Edit, just turn off comments if you're going to delete them all. Oh, she's already deleting. I'm sure she is. Positive Gal said, let's aim for 6,000 steps today. Storm of Steel said, short walks journey into night. Foodie Beauty said, a short walk is still better than nothing. Not a fan said it. Foodie Beauty it is. All right, you guys. Well, I will keep a lookout for her walk. I can't wait to see something different. I love it when she takes us out on walks. It's nice to get outside of her room or her living room or her kitchen and see, see the beauty around her. She lives in such a beautiful area, so much to see. It's nice when she takes us out like that. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a great day, a great evening wherever you are, and I will see you so soon. Bye, you guys.